In Miami, police say this is the future of law enforcement.
This vehicle is going to give us touch points with the community that we have never had before.
If you look past the flashing lights and logos, it's clear this is no ordinary police cruiser. This prototype SUV was designed to launch a drone, read license plates, and send live infrared video back to HQ, all without needing a police officer behind the wheel. The Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office says this is the nation's first autonomous police vehicle. The South Florida Department is rolling out the experimental vehicle thanks to funding from the policing lab.
What we're ultimately trying to do is to give the sworn officers the capability to make the best decision out there.
For now, Miami-Dade will essentially take the vehicle on a PR junket, seeking community input before it regularly patrols neighborhoods. If and when that day arrives, designers say this vehicle will offer a lot.
They don't need to be focused on driving and looking for animals, children, pedestrians running out into the road. The vehicle's going to watch those vulnerable road users and let the officer look for crime.
The easy-to-operate tethered drone gives police a bird's-eye, up-close view, even in the shadows. The car can also patrol targeted areas, deterring bad actors without Sheriff Rosie Cordero-Stutz needing to send actual deputies.
I would probably say that this vehicle will allow 5 to 10 deputies to go about other business that they might otherwise not be able to do.
The policing lab says the car can also help streamline arrests,
Fingerprint, 10 digits,
and relay real-time data.
Bus collision, an active shooter. You position this vehicle, and this information can be fed directly back to a command center for decision making.
The autonomous vehicle industry has faced questions about safety for years. Designers say this new law enforcement model would not engage in a high-speed chase without a deputy driving.
This will never go lights and siren, exempt from the rules of the road autonomously.
Technology like 360-degree cameras also raises privacy concerns. Civil society groups like the
exempt from the rules of the road. So can it make basic arrests? I mean, like pullovers, like traffic violations, missing stop signs. I wonder if it can, and if it can, that's kind of lit too.
ACLU have long been suspicious of police using surveillance tech such as drones. Miami-Dade Sheriff says her department is using technology that's everywhere.
We're all on camera all the time, everywhere we go. I think that what we're doing is embracing what's already part of our lives and using it in a way that helps to improve our community.
And we may not even be able to imagine some future triumphs and pitfalls on an uncharted road.
The Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office says during the pilot program, this vehicle will be assigned to its Community Affairs Bureau. But the sheriff tells me if there's a crisis, they'll put this vehicle to work. Jesse Kirsch.
Okay. I'm for it. You know, I told people, man, the AI is here to stay. The AI has been here to stay. Because why didn't we know? We always known. The AI is taking over, bro. It's been taking over for a very, very long time. It has to. Because once I started to dig into the open AI thing, and I started to realize, like, well, this is just the first generation. Remember, first generation is never going to be the best. It's the next generation. And the next generation. Yes. This is how it starts. Autonomous vehicles, moving by itself, making its own arrest. It's its own police officer. And when it needs help, it will send help for an official officer to pull up, which they're just around the corner as of now. But so you're telling me these vehicles not only will drive itself, it will patrol the area. So then those, you know what this does? This is the interesting part. It saves the department money, you know, because then we can have one person or a couple people monitoring drones at the facility. This saves a lot of money. This saves people from the excessive overtime. You see, the thing is with everybody's trying to push AI, and I'm like, y'all pushing AI, automatic vehicles and stuff, electric vehicles. But what you don't understand is it replaces manpower. And since it replaces manpower, you will no longer see, not no longer, but it will be limited. You'll see officers on the road. I'd rather see a regular officer, because you know why? The privacy when it comes to this, they can not only see inside the car, outside the car, around the car. They're sending drones in the air to see an aerial spectrum of it. You know what I'm saying? It sends the drone in the air to see a wider view of it. Police couldn't even do that, like by himself with his single eye. You feel me? That's how it's about to get. Now, should they do it? Yes. I thought it was always cool. I thought, I come up with this idea, and it's not out yet, but I think it's very interesting. For instance, high-speed chases. Instead of the police chasing you, they get behind you, you run off. They send a drone in the air, and it follows your car. It keeps track of your car, and it tracks exactly where you at. Police don't have to follow you. We don't have to get helicopters in the air because we have a drone following you. You see how that works? We save money on gasoline and pilots with the helicopter, while we can send the drone in the air to follow the people that are trying to run off. They're criminals. Also, we can use drones for multiple altitudes of things, patrolling areas. What's going to happen with y'all, I think y'all don't understand. Big Brother, and those who don't know Big Brother, is basically cameras everywhere. Anytime you step in or out your house, there will be a camera looking at you. They already have that in Illinois with the license plate readers. They're everywhere, bro. Every entrance inside your neighborhood has a license plate reader. You're not getting in and out without them knowing. So that means license plate suspended, license suspended, they will know. They will pull you over. And you don't even understand why they pulled you over, because they ran your license plate about a mile back, and they know that's you, right? That being said, this is kind of cool. I like it. I'm just saying this is just one more step closer to Big Brother. That's the only problem. It's one more step closer to Big Brother. Big Brother's watching. Big Brother's going to start using cameras and drones. If it gets to the crime, eventually the crime is going to be very minimal. It has to be, because everything's being surveyed. Everything's being watched. If you could put a drone in the sky and knowing what crime is doing, you can have drones circling a certain process where it's just, y'all got to think about the future. This is just first generation, Think about the 7th generation. It's not going to get worse than this. It's only going to get better. There's going to be officers on the ground while the drones are circulating the ground. Then you have a set of officers at the unit watching the cameras, controlling it until it has a mind of its own. It's controlling itself. And it just sends back the data back to the unit, right? Or to the department. So how I look at this is, I'm looking at this as a 10th generation. I look at this and I go in the future. Where would this go in the future? Okay. Where this will go in the future is that these drones will now autonomously fly around the city, patrolling the city, watching everything, recording everything. Heat sensors, which is a privacy thing. And they could not tell people they got it on there and have it on there. That's another thing. So that means the privacy within your home, the X-ray vision, whatever visions they got on there, heat sensors, they know what you're doing in your car. They know what you're doing in your house. They know where part of the house you're in. This is tech, bro. It can do everything. It can spy on you. There's no privacy. There's not going to be privacy no more, because they can fly over your house. They can see the heat sensors in your house. They can see exactly what you're doing, where you're at in the house. They can mic the house, see what's being said in the house. Come on, bro. Y'all not thinking. You see, this is the thing. When you come to my channel, you're going to have to think. If y'all can't think, y'all got to leave. Leave. You hear me? If you can't think, you got to leave. Because look, this is first generation, like I said. What is the 10th generation looking like? Drones patrolling the skies at all times, making sure nobody's doing nothing. That means all those little violations y'all think y'all doing, running lights, running stop signs. Even if it's a little stop sign, you never knew it was camera there. It's there, and it's watching you. It's going to send you a ticket in the mail for you with a video showing you your crime. Yeah, that's where we heading, bro. Not saying we shouldn't have it, just saying that that's where it's going, right? Speeders, it's going to track speed. You think these things can't track your speed? It'll track your speed from high up, just like helicopters do. He's speeding, zoom in, get the plate, send him a ticket in the mail. Or if it's a felony speeding ticket, go get him at his house for something you didn't even know they knew you did. That's how complex this is getting, man. Y'all got to think. Now, I do like it, though. This is the future, which means the criminals are going to have to update their technology, too, because, you feel me, the law enforcement up theirs. This gets very complex. A lot of stuff. That's why I say, do what you need to do. I like it. I like it, man. I think they should have this in Chicago, though, but they're not, because they want crime to happen, and they get paid for that. It's your boy Savage. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. Peace.